We're going to be taking a look at notebooklm, which has a brand new feature. I just came out with a video about it like 2 seconds ago, actually 17 minutes ago, but it was counting, right? There's some amazing updates, and there was something in there that I can't believe I didn't notice before, which was kind of cool. But like, I was like, oh, why didn't I notice that before? What is wrong with me? So now I figured out what's wrong with me, and I figured out how to use it. So I think it's pretty cool. We're going to go through a list of domains that Alina got for us. So let's see, where is that?
It didn't come?
Yeah, somewhere in here. There we go. Okay, so domains here. Open this. Cool. All right, excellent. And these are all
Well,
good
at least
ones.
I think so. We
Okay.
can go through them and discuss.
Okay.
Yeah, but they are with traffic, at least some traffic.
Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to talk about some of these domains we have here. Let's go to the Profit Scoop. It's going to be a rather quick call. We are going to have a special offer today. Are we not as loud as we normally are? Can you guys hear us okay? You can hear Marcus good, type Marcus.
If you can hear me, okay.
Type Alina.
Type Alina, I guess. Let's see who knows how to spell my name.
Okay, cool. Okay, you guys can hear both of us good? All right, awesome.
Yay.
And everyone can spell your name good.
Look.
Yes, that's pretty good. I think most people spell mine with a K, but they usually spell it the rest of it right. Alina, I don't think it's too difficult of one to spell. Do you get it? Do you get it misspelled a lot?
Yeah, with the E instead of I.
Oh, okay. All right, so let's go ahead and get some of these here, and then we'll show you kind of what we got going on. It's pretty amazing what we're seeing with notebooklm. How many of you guys use notebooklm? Type notebook in the box if you guys use it. If you don't use it, after today's call, you're going to be like, wow, that's the best $19 AI ever. Okay, so let's put these in a hrefs. Dashboard. And batch analysis here. Never saw the value in Notebook, but this week it finally clicked. Oh wait, it's going to click on this call, which is it's insane. Like, it's something that if you guys have not yet gotten a high ticket niche, we are going to sell you high ticket niches like they're going out of style, because with what you're going to learn, it's almost like if you follow the plan, it'll work. Like, there's no real like deviation. It works. And I think, everything short of a guaranteed money box is kind of what this is if you do it. Obviously, most people make nothing, and this is a business, but getting the idea of how straightforward this is super key. So let's go through and look at that. Althea, we'll take questions towards the end, and we'll get you going from there. The 7-day blog challenge, today's video was kind of part of it. Monday's video is going to be the next one. All right, so here's what we got. What I've been doing, last night I was messing around with notebooklm to create something, and I noticed something interesting. I noticed up here, it said Nano Banana now in video overviews, and I'm like, that's weird. Why would Nano Banana be in AI overviews or video overviews? What would that do? Like, Nano Bananas for creating images. And so I tested it out, and I got to playing around with how this works, and I noticed I could actually go in here and have it create a full video. Now, there's other video tools on the market. I get it. I have not been sold on any. Like, I know NVIDIA will pay me a lot of money to tell you that NVIDIA is the best, but I don't take their lot of money because I don't think it's best. That's just how I roll. And Nano Banana pays me, or not Nano, notebooklm and Nano Banana pay me $0, but it's by far the best video generator, and it's unlimited, and it stays with the topic that you're on in a very, very strategic way. So notebooklm is a good tool that literally you could go through and study a topic. So is there any topic that you want to know about with AI? Anything interesting, or we'll try it out?
No.
No, let's do, let's say we wanted to do.
You can like, I don't know, very specific one, how to choose fabric.
How to choose fabric?
Okay, for your costume or
no, I like that.
For your Halloween costume, let's be in trends.
Excellent. So let's do how to choose fabric for your Halloween costume. Now, just to let you know, I have a friend. We've probably talked about him before. His name is Brian. He's a really good guy. He actually did affiliate marketing with me back in the day, and he made a lot of money with Halloween costumes. So this is a niche that'll be fun. So how to choose fabric for your Halloween costume. I know my daughter is using velvet for her mushroom costume. I know Alina is like, chooses all the fabrics and uses them all.
And barely remember how it's called.
I don't remember how it's called. Okay.
Especially in English.
Okay. So I know there's like velvet, lace,
silk, cotton.
The kind that like feels weird. Polyester.
Satin.
So let's take a look at this here. So how to choose fabric for your Halloween costume. It's going to go through and it'll find all the sources here. So you don't even have to do anything. You literally are just like, go find it. And you have your coffee and it'll find it. Now, I am going to say for the purpose of this video, don't do this just yet, but I want to show you that it's there. So here we have fabric and drape fit. Good. We hit import. Now, what this is going to do is it's going to synthesize all the data. You've used Notebook, yeah? A little bit? No?
A little bit.
Okay,
yeah, just for infographics.
Okay. And it does do really good for infographics. So going in here, what it'll do is allow you to do a mind map, flashcards, a quiz, reports. You could say, oh, I want a study guide or whatever. Now, what I noticed last night is with Nano Banana, you could either click the video overview, which will make a generic video, or you could use Nano Banana, which allows styles. So the videos in Notebook LM were good, but they were like very one style, easy to spot, not that good, not that unique. So what Nano Banana does is it says, hey, we could use whiteboard, watercolor, retro print, heritage, papercraft, anime. So let's do anime because I know that anime costumes are very big. And we'll do generate. And then what'll happen is it's going to use anime style. It's going to use the info here, and it's going to generate a video based on all this data. How many of you guys are like, dude, I didn't know it could do that. That's pretty cool.
Let's answer a question about the 7-day AI blog. We haven't started it yet, right?
No, we're gonna, yeah, that one.
It's probably coming and it's like in 2 weeks or something later.
Yeah, maybe we'll start at like November 1st or something. So now this is gonna go through and do this. Now, just to show you what they look like, I made one for the best whiteboard animation software apps for my site, which is Explainer Video Production, which gets traffic in Google. So when you pair this with what you're about to see, this is absolute game changer. For this one here, we have 470. Now I think it had, I believe it had like a $1,600 amount. Oh, that's because we're in the last 2 years. Okay, so if we go here, you're going to see the amount changes and everything. And I think at one point it was like $1,600 value based on, there it is. So $11,000 value. That's a pretty good value back in the day. But what we're doing is we're looking at the rankings this had and looking at, okay, if I had a video about Explainer video production, hey, that'd be pretty good, right? So the idea is you go through and you create a video like this and watch how good this comes out as per like a whiteboard video. And I think we're sharing the sound. Let me know if you guys hear it.
So, you want to make those cool whiteboard videos? Let's check out the best software for the job. Got a great idea but no design skills or big budget? Yeah, that's a pretty common problem. And that's where whiteboard animation comes in. It's an awesome way to explain things super clearly. So why does it work so well? It just cuts through the noise and keeps people watching. The great news is you don't need to be a pro. Let's dive right into the top 5 apps. Okay, first on our list is Doodly. This one's made for total beginners. No experience needed.
Yeah.
People love it because it's so easy to use. You just drag, drop, and you're good to go.
Maybe edit it.
All right, next up, VideoScribe. This one is another heavy hitter, known for its super clean look.
I think
it's a huge.
In terms of video tools with AI, Like as much as I'd like to tell you to get an expensive program so I can get commission, I can't. So I'll sell you a high ticket niche instead, right? Because it'll pair with this. So looking at this is key. Watch how this goes even deeper.
Hit with teachers and freelancers.
And how
You
many
can
of you guys,
create
you're like, yeah, I'd
pro-level
watch
explainers like really fast. Want to get a little more
I'd
creative?
watch if you
Then
would.
you should check out Explaindio. It goes beyond the basics.
This tool gives you way more options, though it does have a bit of a learning curve.
Now, RenderForest is more than all-in-one platform. It's not just for making videos, you know?
If you need logos
the
and
question was, how many of you guys would actually watch this? Like you find this consumable and good, and it's actually literally selling your affiliate offers too. I'm going to show you that in a minute. Now, some of the other ones I was looking at was for the economic site. So I was like, okay, if you had a bunch of videos about economic strategies, like paying off your debt early or something like that, we can go, let's do marginal efficiency or the law of supply explained. Okay, so if we do like the law of supply, I think this is a little bit longer of a video, but you could either do like 2 minutes or 6 minutes or whatever it deems is worthy. Sometimes I've seen them go like a half hour. I do like when they draw, these are just pictures. You can turn it into a drawing one. I don't think it'll make all that much difference because we're seeing with these, it's still getting
Yeah, you
quite a
know
bit.
what's great about this one? Because it's like a simple pictures, simple icons and design structures. It probably is much cheaper and much more simple to make than the full realistic AI videos that other tools create.
100%.
But it's also enough because a lot of like this scientific.
Oh yeah, they're like the ones where it's got graphs and charts.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I forgot how it's called. Like a pop science, but something different.
Yeah, like explainer, educational kind of thing, which is good. And I think you can pair it with it. So someone says they like Explaindio, you can add elements of that because what this does is it gives you the download, and then I can use video blocks, story blocks. I can have me sitting there if I want.
Yeah.
You could go film stuff. Like let's say you're doing one about the best way to mop your floor, and maybe it just shows a mop or whatever, and you're like, no, I want to mop the floor, throw something on the
Yeah,
floor.
that's like a good background if you want to add yourself too. So yeah.
Exactly. And you can even do like, let's say you wanted to go Gemini and you wanted to use this and you're like, okay, let's do videos. And I'm like, okay, I made too many videos today, but you could make like one where they're mopping, or you could even use Sora. Sora is pretty good where you could do, mopping the floor or something. And you could see these tools to create the videos is literally game changer. I used yesterday's video, and they have, like all kinds of crazy stuff. And it's basically, if you can imagine it, you're solid. So we had
This hack on blog.
Off. No streaks,
this.
no lint, and they don't leave my hands smelling like chemicals. Just a
so if I had one about why these types of towels are better, I could throw her in there and be like, hey, here I am wiping the counter. This is why these are good. And, whatever she said about it, which is cool. What is the top one for videos now? It depends on what you're trying to do. I think for the foundation, you're going to see with our high ticket niche product and the domains we're going to talk about today, the best way to go is notebooklm. And I'm going to show you why in just a second. But going through here and looking at our fabric one, let's see, still generating the video, but you could see it'll make an overview. And you can do like, okay, cost-effective fabric. And what it's doing is it's understanding the content in a different way, right? So sales and discounts, you have list of the role, closing down sales, Hobby Lobby. You can have repurpose household items. So like curtains, if you want to, use your
literally
curtains.
had my friend do that.
The curtains. Was it like a toga?
It was not a curtains, it was a bed sheet.
Oh, okay.
Like 3 days before the convention.
Yeah, that's cool. Pillowcases, you could, I don't know, that might not be safe. It reminds me
If you
of,
wash it, it's fine.
it reminds me of the Adam Sandler skit where he was like, hey, if you don't have anything for Halloween, and he showed like all this random stuff around your house. He's like, you could go as Boxhead Man.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. So going through here, it's going to understand the content in a completely different way, which is super important. Because here's the deal. There's tons of tools to make videos. we need to go through and figure out like, why are we making the video in the first place? Like, what is this going to be used for? If it's fabric for cosplay stuff, someone like Alina needs to watch it because she's the one who spends money in the niche. So if I'm just, oh, here's why to use lace instead of whatever, if that's not based on something that's interesting to you, it's just gonna
I
be
kind of like this is like a very solid structure. Like I would watch that for sure.
absolutely. And going through, we'll see how the video comes out. But it actually shows everything. I'm guessing this is probably going to be like a 20-minute video or whatever. But that's the key, right? And then to get that, you just click on mind map. And I find that this is something where it's so valuable to use that in your niche because one, you'll understand it different. And then two, it visualizes it. Now, going through with this, what we want to do is pair it with our domain or our niche. So out of these domains you saw, which one, let's say landing page fonts.
Yeah.
That's a good one, right? So let's say you have landing page fonts and you start with this domain and you're probably like, okay, well, what is the point of landing page fonts? What would anyone even do with that? Why does it even matter? We're going to show you how to turn that into something that actually works. So let's wait for this to load here.
Yeah, pretty much again, you can do a very good explanatory video of how it affects like the people. So it should be still easy to read, but also attracting attention, but not too much. And like all these strategies are also very simple to make a video about.
Exactly. How many of you guys want to see what this would look like in real world? Because like this landing page fonts can turn into a business where it can make money using this strategy. How many of you guys, if you're honest, you're like, yeah, I'm kind of lost. What the hell are you going to do with that? Like, great landing page. Type lost if you're like I see how it could work, but I'm lost.
How do I monetize it?
Yeah, because I see something where this one would have a very, very solid monetization. Okay, so here's the deal. What I'm doing is I'm looking at one point. There's our happy face. We'll keep him. He actually looks like the baby from that movie. So there he is. So now we're going to go through and we're going to be like, okay, we have landing page fonts. Okay, what does that lead to? Landing page, sales, CRM software like ClickFunnels, whatever, conversion, copywriting. Okay, are you guys see this? Do you guys see how that works? Like, okay, if we can dissect, there, is that better? Make him.
Now it's an evil smile.
There we go. He's evil. It's Halloween. We'll make him like
perfect.
There we go. Okay. The drawings are free. So that is the bonus for sticking around on this webinar. So going through here, we have landing page sales, CRM, conversion, copywriting. This is all money stuff. Fonts, not so much. Nobody cares about fonts. However, what if I could dissect this a different way, looking at the domain? What font does Amazon use? What font does Twitter use? Best fonts for landing pages. Okay, so we have a starting point. We have a good domain. Let's look at this and go to ChatGPT and say, tell me about the psychology of fonts in sales. Let's see what happens here, because if we can understand this, it'd be key. So core psychology fonts equals feeling. Serif, sans serif, script fonts, display fonts, blah, 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 blah. Okay. What does Amazon use and why? I have to wait till it's done jibber jabbering. Okay, so what does Amazon use and why? I'm using that because this here, Twitter, 2,300 searches a month, and I ranked for it. So like this site already ranked for it. If I have content, I'll rank. If I have a video, I'll rank and double dip with other traffic. And it forces me to make good content because I'm like, okay, psychology behind Amazon Ember, clarity, modernity, functionality. Okay, cool. Now make a blog post about Amazon's font and simplicity and why it sells. Let's say 15 or 1,200 words or whatever. Words with tables, examples, ECT. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn this into Amazon font. why it sells, blog post, video.
Oh yeah, that sounds good already.
Cool.
Psychology behind the most effective design.
Nice. World's most effective web design. Like, I'd watch this. How many of you guys would be like, damn, I'd watch that? That would be good video. That's better than like the people we were looking at yesterday with like 40,000 videos about nothing. That'd be like fonts, why you need them. Nobody wants to watch that, right?
Mhm.
But this, we know people want to watch it because people are actually looking it up. So we're already like, I'm a big fan of rigging the game in my favor. Like, I don't want to guess, I want to make it work. Exactly. Will says fonts from popular brands, powerful sideways content. So what we would do is we would take this, put it on our blog. Okay, so let's say I have this as my blog. Okay, so first I'd check Grammarly just to make sure, because I'm actually going to put this on my blog, and you will see that it'll rank even though it's not for this one. So let's do this. And let's see, 11. And Grammarly. There's always people who argue with me that are like, no, if it's not 100% plagiarism, you're good. I'm like, no, like, I like to stay below 5. Okay, so good post, looking good. Let's do Grammarly. Obviously, I would fancy it up and check it, but let's do plagiarism we'll just post this one up so you can see. So we would go new post, and we can do, let's see, when I post something, I'm going to go double. So I'm going to look at what font does Amazon use. Then I'm going to go up a level and do Amazon font. Amazon font. Cool. So that's 1,000. Look at our competition.
0.
0. We like that. So I'm going to do Grammarly 0. Nice. So we got 0 plagiarism. So I'm going to paste this in here, visual. Boop. You have to do the sound effect or it will not work. I've tried posting without the sound effect and it just doesn't work. All right. So now we're going to do, our title would be what font, why font, whatever. So Amazon font. Is it Amazon font? Yes. Amazon font. Why it sells more. Boom. Publish. All right, how many of you guys can do that? You're like, I can do that. What you just did, I can do it. Type, I can do this if you can do it. Can you do it?
Yep.
You can do that, yeah. Pretty easy. All right, next up, this is the hard part. What we're gonna do, very hard, take notes. We're gonna right click and hit copy. That's what we're doing. That's the hard part. Then we're gonna go into notebooklm. Now, the reason notebooklm is good for this is because it's isolated. So like ChatGPT, this went out there and it's looking at everything on the internet, including stuff that's not on the internet, for Amazon font and why it sells. So it just went out there and it was like, okay, here's all the stuff I looked at. You could say, show your sources. Okay, so we'll do that. How do you get rid of the EM dashes? I wouldn't worry about them. Like, you could run it through something to get rid of them.
Yeah,
if you
any
want.
notebook
Yeah.
and search and replace function. Couple
Yeah.
seconds.
So you could do find, replace, or whatever.
Yeah.
Or even ask AI, it'll do it. So we're going to do, it has developer, this guy, this guy. So it looked at a bunch of sites, literally tons of them. Okay. What notebooklm does is it's like, here's your sheet of paper. You can only use this sheet of paper to answer. Now you can give it multiple sheets or multiple pages, but it's going to isolate to that. Okay. This is important because when I go to make a video, I don't want it to go and be like, oh, we're just going to make one about Amazon and fonts. No. I want it specific to my blog post because my blog post is about something specific. So we're going to go add. We're going to paste it in there. Website, boom, insert. It's going to read that post. And now everything in this notebooklm is going to be about that post. So I can do a mind map. I can do a report, flashcards, a quiz, which I could use as images, or I can use Nano Banana. And let's say we want whiteboard, generate. It's going to be based on this only. No other AI will just base it on your stuff. They're all going to look at everything else, all the other videos and everything like that. So now we're going through and we're looking at that. Now, this is per instance. So one AI for each content. Very simple. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through Amazon Ember, Psychology of Sales. I have my post posted. Let's see, sometimes they show up instantly. I don't know how popular we are these days, but it'll probably show up before the end of the webinar. So now we're seeing there's literally no competition. Actually, let's see. Let's go back to our thing here. So here's this. Amazon Design, Core Design Philosophy. We got Reduce Cognitive Friction, Sales Psychology Truth. People buy when comfortable, not impressed. Interesting. Brain seeks path of least resistance. Invisible design, least noticeable is most effective. Simple fonts, plain layouts, which this tells me my blog post is actually pretty good. It's very much on point. How many of you guys are getting this? Type 100 if you're like, this is totally making sense. I get it. Then what we're going to do is we're going to wait for our video over here. Sometimes they take like 10 minutes or so. Let's see. Where'd it go? Close that. There we go. So once that's done, now we compare it together. Now, if I put this video, like let's say I upload it to YouTube and I put it on a blog post, even if my blog is not that powerful, it'll pick up that post instantly because YouTube will like ping it somehow. I don't know how it does it, but it works really well. And so what's going to happen is you're going to double dip. You could get paid for having the video up with monetization. The video is going to drive people to your site. It'll build your mailing list. You'll get monetization on your site. And YouTube literally came out and they're like, we don't care if it's AI content. And they're actually giving us tools to make this kind of stuff in YouTube.
Nice.
So pretty cool. And again, what we're going to do is we're going to fight the AI slop by making good stuff. Now, the key is making good stuff based on domains that work. So what we're going to do, let's take a look at a couple others here. And we can kind of go from there. What are you selling on the site? So this would be Psychology of Sales, fonts, which I used to have a font site years ago, and we had a toolbar that was free that I got paid $1.50 when they downloaded it. And I had this other thing where they could buy certain fancy fonts. I'm like, yeah, whatever. I won't sell any. I woke up one day, one customer bought $600 worth of fonts. I was like, aren't fonts free? But he bought them. I don't know if it gave him the rights or something, but it was pretty cool. Yeah, I actually did have a font site. So if anyone wants to get landing page fonts as a high ticket niche, let me know. We'll do, I think I could do a deal on that one. Is anyone interested in that niche? We will walk you through it. We'll get you the content. All you got to do is go make the videos in notebooklm, which is pretty simple, which is great. What is AR? I don't know what you're asking.
In Word, yeah, in Ahrefs.
Oh, in Ahrefs, that's the Ahrefs rating. It's kind of a meaningless number. I don't usually pay attention to that. So now going through there, if I do this with the explainer video production, now I can go through and start making all these videos based on explainer videos. Landing page, fonts, like that'll work. If you go through, I'll bet there's YouTube for landing page fonts. Landing page fonts. So 1,800 views there. Wow, that's pretty good. UI design, typography. So that is about UI design fonts. 106,000. 38, not very much there. That's specific. 24 free fonts that feel expensive. Good one. The only 6 fonts web designers need. Web design skills. Are you guys seeing how this works? right? And all you would have to do is pair it together. And what's going to happen is it's going to build on each other. So going through with something like this, we're going to build it up. And let's see if this gets picked up. Sometimes they get it pretty instant. And then we'll check our video. Would you make a YouTube especially for that? Yes, there would be a YouTube video about landing page and landing page fonts, or a channel. So you make the whole channel about it. All right, so we'll wait for that one there. Let's see. We'll go through a couple other domains. What were some others you saw that looked pretty good?
Let me see.
And if anyone wants the fonts one, I think I'll do that as a special one because I know what you can make with that. Let me see here. Okay, what we'll do is we'll use the special upgrade link. So if anyone wants any of the ones that we go through here, use this upgrade link. It comes with content, comes with the site design, the marketing plan, the sideways content, the marketing reports. If you were to buy all this stuff separate, it would be a lot more and you wouldn't even get a domain. And these domains actually rank and have value.
There's a couple on the like skin health and mental health. There's also marketing depot.
Okay,
TX.
so let's see, health. Let's see here. Health.
There is Mind Tranquil and
Oh, Mind Tranquil. Okay, that's cool. So Mind Tranquil.
on the mental health.
Mm-hmm. This would be a good one for videos here. Let's see what we had on this. Top pages.
Probably like a stress relief. And
So this has interesting ones. Let's see if it had Mind Tranquil. So that has weird rankings, but I like the idea behind the domain. Let's see if we can find one that has the rankings as well. Awakening Spark. Let's see what that is. Oop, there we go.
It's something about spirituality mostly.
Okay, like Ascension, TV shows, Close Encounters, something like that. Let's see. Let's try a couple others. Roof coatings. Okay, this would be a very simple one. This would be like, okay, here you go. So absolute roof coatings. Let's see, where's our Ahrefs?
There's also another list in your Manus
Okay.
in the last chat.
Okay, so this one here, roof coatings, it did have some traction. Roof stuff is expensive, so that's good. Okay, so here we have like roofing, flat roof restoration, Denver flat roof, spray foam roof repair. So if we were to do something like this, just go to ChatGPT, make your content. Now, there's a strategy we have when we go through content. I'm not just going to do like write an article. For the sake of this, I will. What are the different types and uses? Usually takes us about an hour to get a good content. But let's say we do that, we would pop that into notebooklm, and then boom, we're going to get a video that is specific to this thing. So let's see how our cosplay one, we did our cosplay.
Yeah,
video.
it's the second one.
Okay. And did we see the video?
No.
We did not. Did we generate one?
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. All right, let's see our cosplay video. And Alina can be the judge because this is her wheelhouse. There we go. I like the anime look. Kind of cool.
Welcome, creators. So you've got this amazing idea for a Halloween costume or a cosplay, right? But then you hit that first big hurdle. Fabric is crazy expensive, and walking into a store can feel, well, a little overwhelming. What if there was a better way to bring your vision to life without emptying your wallet? Let's dive in.
This idea right here, this is going to be our mantra. We are officially shifting our mindset. We're moving away from just buying fabric off a bolt, and instead, we're going to learn how to creatively source it from the world all around us. In this explainer, you're going to get the tools to find, understand. So where does this great fabric hunt begin? It's in a special hidden treasure troves. Something new.
Oh, hey, that's cool. You'd totally watch this, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You'd be like, yep, there we go. All right.
Your own linen closet
like
is a
his
great spot
scissors.
for practice fabric or, hey, even
this
the
guy
final
has no
piece.
head.
And don't be shy. Ask friends and family for their old sheets before they get thrown out. You can
I like the
even take apart
content more than
clothes.
the visuals in this one. It's probably because we chose the animated one, the
Okay.
anime style. I'd probably be more useful to have the infographics that it used to have.
I wonder if it would be better, because I think this is kind of long,
Yeah.
if we did this brief and then we did anime. This will give us like a 1-minute version, which would probably be pretty cool.
But I like the text behind it though.
Yeah. Yeah, the text was pretty solid. And then going through with that, one of the cool things about it is I actually did a test back when Notebook LM was new, and we made a audio. It was before it even did video. And I gave it my sales letter and information about me, and it literally went out there and made a objective video. It was like, here's what people say that's bad, here's what people say that's good, and it sold. So it was actually pretty cool. So these can definitely sell as well. Looking at this with the roof coatings, right, we can go through, look at this, put this into Notebook LM, and basically you're just creating a faceless channel around what your niche is about. And if you guys see today's offer, that is for a domain, the niche idea. We'll give you the video strategy. I'll put you in a video class I have coming up too. That's something that we have where I'll show you how to edit them, how to add a footer, or not a footer, but an intro and an outro, how to make it so they'll actually want to download things, the whole 9 yards. And if this is something you're interested in, which I think for everyone it should be, because this is next level, like this is something where you can share this on Facebook. If you get the sideways content the right way, it's kind of game over, you win. Like you just have to follow the plan. That's it. Just stick with the plan, follow the plan, and make it work. It's not hard to do. It's just a matter of really staying the course, keeping on point with what your content's about, and then going from there. So if we do this, let's say we want whiteboard, brief, generate. And this one's taken a while. I think we stumped it with the psychology of fonts. So Notebook LM can be used for any type of niche site. Yes and no. There's certain ones that it wouldn't fit, but for the most part it would. Yes, you could use these on YouTube. But yeah, it's absolutely a game changer. And if this is something you want to learn, definitely pick up a domain, because what we're doing is we're looking at it, and you're going to get the first 25 with your content anyway, because we give you 25 pieces of content based on why they rank. And I mean, if you think about it, there was a gal who came to us years ago. She got the high ticket niche for termites. She didn't do anything with it. She could literally go out there and take her rankings and turn them into content. And she actually had good rankings. Now, I will tell you, Ahrefs is crazy right now. So I would say look back like a month or 6 months, because right now they're telling you that stuff doesn't rank when it does. So that's why I go back a month. But looking at this, like what can you spray for termites? Or I think she had a ranking for, let's see, it was like termite, essential oils for termites. I don't know if she still has this. But this is something that would be absolutely very easy to pick that ranking back up and to use that to get traffic. There she is there. See how it says, like, it doesn't show her ranking today, but it actually does rank. Does termite damage wood need to be removed? This would be a very easy video. And let's see. She's probably right around here. And it's pretty crazy that she's ranking. I mean, she bought this site almost 3 years ago, and it still ranks. There she is. So like this, I could take and put this in. And this is back when AI content was not what it is today. Okay, so here's our video on the font thing. So 7-minute video.
All right, let's talk about Amazon. We're going to peel back the curtain on something you've probably looked at 1,000 times but never really seen: its design. I mean, have you ever just looked at Amazon's website and thought, man, this is kind of boring, right? It's not flashy. It's not some work of art.
This is pretty good. Is it font oriented? We might want to direct it a little towards font, although this on that blog post about fonts would get
To click buy.
People would watch this.
Are fundamentally lazy. Super plain layouts.
I mean, this is pretty solid. It really understands the content. Rickard says, "Oh my God, I tried Notebook for the first time. It blows my mind. I usually use ChatGPT." Yeah, it is a game changer, especially when creating content and synthesizing content. And it's the only AI that acts in a closed loop, which is why it's good for this kind of thing. Because remember, all I did was give it this blog post. And watch how easy this is. I could literally download this video.
Yeah, I like the style more.
Yes. No, this one's two fonts.
Animations distracting you. The whole
this is totally usable. So what I could do, watch, you guys want to see how I do it? I'll show you the overview of how I would do this. And then I think I have to go to the gym. So we have to cap it at like 440 at the latest. But let me show you this. And then you guys can sign up if you want to do this, which I know you do. So, I mean, just think about where you'd be if you stayed the course for the next 90 days, making content, making videos, focusing on good stuff. So what I would do is I would start with the intro and outro. So I would just do file save. Let's save this. I would do new. And remember, it's unlimited. So $19 for the Notebook LM. Get as many as you want. So what I would do is I'd take our video. So there's our video there. Boom. I could put an intro and outro. Let's say I wanted to make like a logo or an intro. I could just go to Sora or Gemini or something like that. So let's go Sora. It's probably going to take forever. Hey, Adam, how you doing? Let's do this here. And I'll do intro, video logo for my site. Let's call it, what is it? Landing page fonts. We'll do like this. Yeah, you can ask your question. That's fine. So we'll go like this. And then let's do another one. Download my secret font sales guide below. Enter your name and email. Okay. And then we could even have it say landingpagefonts.com. I don't know if that'll all fit in there, but let's see. So it's going to create these videos. Actually, I think I made them in long format instead of wide, which is fine. We can convert them later. You would just do orientation landscape. Let's do logo intro, landing page fonts. See how that does. Okay, so now while we do that, we're going to take our video and then just add it. So like, let's say I was using, AI Profit Scoop or whatever. I could go through and get the AI Profit Scoop logo or the intro, and this was made with AI. So we'll do, where did it go? Right around here somewhere. There it is. So I could put this in the beginning, right like that.
All right, let's talk about Amazon. We're going to peel back the curtain on something you've probably looked at 1,000 times but never really seen: its design. I mean, have you ever...
And then, I mean, it's got little charts of the fonts of other companies. This is a really good video. This is something I would watch because I'm interested in all of this kind of stuff. Let's see how that one's going. And again, that has to do with the type of domain and the site we're using. If you got those wrong, if you just go and ask it, hey, make a video about this, it's not going to get it right. Tina said it'd take a day or two, but past that range. What would, oh, for niche selection, it depends on your niche. Sometimes it can take up to a week. So it just depends on what your requirements or what your input was, and what we have at the time. So it takes a little bit. I would say you probably
Is it
get
about
one.
domain search or niche? I don't get it.
Domain. Yeah, he wants a domain. Do you remember what niches you put in, Adam? So going through here, let's see. We had the cosplay one, whiteboards. The love letters niche could be a good play on Pinterest. It could be. Video pins, Jim, would be fantastic. I think that'd work really good. Yeah, Adam, what were your niche requirements or requests? Does notebooklm create videos in portrait or just landscape? Just landscape. Yeah, which you can convert into portrait if you want. It's not hard to do. It's actually very easy. You would just shrink it up and use your tool for that. But very simple. And then what we would do is just go down the line of all the different fonts and things like that. Let's see how our roof one came out.
Okay, so you've got a spray foam roof. Here's what you need to know to keep it going strong.
Look, spray foam roofing is incredibly tough, but invincible? No way. Every roof needs a little TLC.
So what are we talking about here?
SPF is a liquid that foams up into a seamless, insulating shield.
You know, stuff has to get into
Decent.
it.
It's wearing out.
Definitely usable.
This is where you hit a major crossroad.
And what we're seeing is like the spelling and everything is super on point. So you want anything except financial. All right, well, tell us if you like some of the ones that are here. We have quite a few. Landing page fonts is a good one. You have the roof coatings. It's actually a pretty solid one. You have business loans. That would be financial. Publishing, mindsets like relaxation minds and things like that. But big thing here. Franklin, did you have a site you wanted, or you just wanted to join the niche thing with the videos? Let me know so I can put that in your invoice. Oh, you want me to pick the site? Okay, cool. Let's see. Let's put you with Awakening Spark, or
There is
actually,
another list in Manos.
let's put him with the roof one, and I'll just give you the videos that I make on this call. Sound good? I mean, it's pretty cut and dry. And then any takers for the font site? That one is an absolute good one. Okay, domain purchase. All right, Franklin, I'll send this now. Send. I think we got you. Okay, let's see. And how many of you guys like this strategy and want to do it? This is one where I think is absolute game changer. Okay, where'd we go? So roof coatings, what we would do is we'd just go through and get all the different, so fixing low spots on flat roofs, right? This is one where we would go through. So when you get the site from us, what I would do is I'd go through, we build the site, we get the logo, so you'd have everything ready to go. We would get the top 25 content. So you would have all of these filled in, and then all you would have to do is put it into the tool to get that, right? So flat roof restoration. This is something where you need to look at the intent. So if you're going ChatGPT, what is intent behind flat roof restoration? And it'll give you the intent. And then what we're going to do is we're going to back it down and start to understand, okay, what would they want? Why would they want it? What would a video look like? And then boom, there we go. Okay. Trev says, good way to get YouTube channel up and running. Totally. It's like a very cut and dry, follow along, you'll get results. Because, I mean, these have the rankings with them. So all you have to do is put it up, which we put the content up. And usually we're seeing the sites we put up rank pretty quick. We have quite a few that just delivered that are ranking pretty good. and everything like that. And then you have the value of the domain with it, which is really cool. So now let's go through. So you have functional building. Okay, so what about types of fixes for this? Let's see what we have here. Surface level fixes. So this would be what our content would be about. And then the video would be, here's the types of things to do to fix your roof. Make sense? And then let's see. So this is, oh, that,
guide.
That
Just
came out
enter your
pretty good. Not bad. So I'll download this. And that's what you're doing. It's you are being the content manager. So we would go through, put this here. I'm going to zoom it in so that it's just that. Let's see, we'll do like this. Put a little fanciness on it. And then I would do, let's do this. Watch how easy this is. So put this here. And I'll get, nope, not like that. I'll just put this here. Let's match it. Boop. Look at that. And then we'll do this. I think that's pretty centered. Amazon font. So we'll go like this. Boop. And all of the training on how to do everything I'm doing here in detail will come with your niche as well. So we'll go like this, and then I'm going to put behavior, reveal, 100%, text first to last, during none, out none. Let's get ourselves a typing sound. And we'll do typing sound. I'll do audio. Perfect. Download. And we'll just drag that onto our timeline. And what I'll do is I'll teach you guys how to get really efficient with this, because that's going to be the key. So now, a little bit too much typing. And we can back that up a bit. So a little couple second intro. And you can actually create a course too. Like you can make a course about why certain.
All right, let's
work.
talk about Amazon.
So on that, let's just put a little, so it goes away in time.
All right, let's talk about Amazon.
And
We're
then
going to
when
peel
you're
back
done,
the curtain on something.
You could have
At work. Want to turn typography into real income? Download my secret font sales guide. Just enter your name and email, and I'll send you the exact 7-step framework I use to build a 6-figure font business. No fluff, no spam, just the strategies that work. Tap the button, check your inbox, and start selling your font. Want to turn typography into real income?
pretty good.
Download my
That was pretty solid. So we're going to have to cut it because it did cut at the end, which is fine. So now we would just put this at the end. And you can make a wide format one too. So after they're done watching.
What other invisible designs are out there shaping our decisions every single day without us even noticing? single day
into real
without
income?
us even
Oop, there we go.
noticing.
Want to turn typography into real income? Download my
So what I would do here is I would just put some big arrows. Let's see. I wonder if they have arrows over here. These would work. So what I'm going to do is take these. Apparently it's going to take a month to download them. Did I do? Oh, I did movie. We want. It doesn't have an MP3. Okay, we'll do HD. There we go. I think movie works in here.
Nope.
No. Okay, let's find an MP4 one. This MP4. Yes. So we'll do MP4. We don't need 4K. Download. Watch how cool this is going to look. So what we'll do is we're going to put this here. We are going to get the arrows. Shrink it. Put it behind there. Clip speed, clip speed. Zoop. And then we'll make another one. Let's center it. There we go. Make another one. Paste. Zoop. Come on, get down there. Get down there. Insert. Or actually, we could just move him up. So now imagine if the link is in the description or if there's an opt-in box below, now we're solid. So it's going to go like this.
Signs are out there, shaping our decisions every single day without us even noticing.
Want to turn typography into real income? Download my secret font sales guide. Just enter your name and email, and I'll send you the exact 7-step framework I use to build a 6-figure font business.
I would just stop it right there. Or let's see, does it do?
No fluff, no spam, just the strategies that work. Tap the button, check your inbox, and
So we'll just do just the strategies that work. I'll just stop it right there. Zoop.
Noticing.
want to turn typography into real income? Download my secret font sales guide. Just enter your
That's pretty cool.
Mhm.
All right, any questions on that? Can I get the available selection by any chance? Yeah, we have a domain site. You could go to domaintoolbar.com. We have our domains here. You can kind of see what's out there. Or if you're doing the video method, we have quite a few good ones here, like Affiliate Insight, stuff like that. What was the niche? I turned it halfway. This one is for font conversion. So how to like convert fonts. And this would be amazing. Like when you think about it, the fonts people look for, and if you can tie that into selling, game changer. So we'll do like this, where we do like sales font 10. Let's do font conversion. Font conversion. Okay, there we go. We have headline or best. Let's do best font. So you'll probably get like best headline font. Okay, so resumes is a big one. Best font. Best font for email signature, that could work. Best font for website, that would work. And then if we do like all the other ones, Amazon font, Best Buy font, all that stuff is going to work really good. Does that make sense? The challenge is starting the 1st. So when I find a good domain, can I request it? Can you request keyword research? Yeah, you can. And then they are organized by like the good ones have good rankings. So like if you did amazing drones or something like that.
I think we don't have a replace of this video, right? Of this call.
Yeah, we'll have a replay.
Okay, where? On the a number?
It'll just be on affiliate marketing, dude. I'll email it out.
Okay.
Yes. And then if you guys want the offer, today's offer will save you $300. And it is based on the video stuff. So if you want to do this and you're serious about it, use the link here. This will give you a high ticket niche. It'll give you all the good stuff. It'll give you content, strategy, and everything. Who would you drive the traffic to if you were doing this? Depends on the niche. So if I was doing the fonts, I would probably make an opt-in. Okay, so it'd be like I showed, put your name and email. So I get the name and email. And then I would find like sales strategy books, font strategy, design strategy, ClickFunnels, different things like that that would work well. And then just promote them and we're good to go. Does that make sense? Cool. And if anyone wants the font one, let me know. You could just get signed up at the link and then let me know you want that one. Are we going to get research for our domain before the challenge starts? You would have to ask on a ticket. That's how they're going to get you the research. Okay. And then going through here, looking at the domains you can use. I mean, this is absolutely straightforward, simple. For people who are looking for something that doesn't have a lot of info overload, a lot of distraction, you just make it. So like here's apps for school. This is a perfect one.
Mm-hmm.
We can go through, look at what it ranked for. And we do, let's do the peak. So you have like different apps for school, Pocket Phonics apps, green screen app, phonics. That would be really easy content you can use, and you can even replace it with screenshots too, where you'd be like, okay, well, here's this one, here's that one. And boom, there you go. All right, any questions on this? Let me know. And let's see what else. You could do sideways content of what are the best types of school apps. So you could go through and do all this. But it's all about sideways content and thinking about it different. And this is one where it automatically interjects the value in the content because we're starting with the value. That's why having the niche that we build you is so important, because we're doing that with the videos in mind. So your guys' will be built a little bit different. Do you want to go over some other domains?
Probably. Do you want to open the Manus list as well?
Yeah, that is right here. I'll switch with you. I'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Alina's going to show you some domains, and I'll be right back. And get signed up while she's here, and she can go over some with you. Personality prompt class Monday. I don't think we have a class for that yet.
Is it a class or is it just access?
Just access.
Yeah, it's not a class. It's access to the platform that has a lot of prompts hard-coded in there for your use. So it's not really a class, but it's not up yet. And I'll give it a couple weeks before it's going to be up for Marcus to finish everything. 1 moment. Let me put it down to remember. Okay. Yes, so many tabs now that I will not find the domains one that easily. Oops. Okay, I'm gonna go through here. Hey, if this one is not taken, the active business loans, that is actually a good one for comparison of different sources of financing for your business. Let's see what it had before. And let me also check if it was taken, because it might have been. If I find this tab anywhere at all. Okay, it has some of the movement, but constant. What is the difference between a site for videos or a site for SEO Google ranking? You can probably do both. It's just about what we're going to be concentrated on. Like for this specifically, it's going to be concentrated on the video strategy for you. What about the SEO Google rankings site?
Which one?
This question, what's the difference between?
What's the difference between a site for videos or site for rankings? One and the same. The video ones tend to have more. That's why they're a little bit more pricey.
Okay, so I'm looking at this one, active business loans.
Mhm.
I'm also trying to figure out what was taken. This one is not visible, right?
The
page.
No, the pages are probably not visible.
Okay, let me double check if it's not taken yet. What do you think? Is this possible to do for the videos?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because it's franchise stuff.
Yeah, conventional business loan, franchise stuff.
Oh, this would be amazing for that. Because what it's going to do is it's going to get into franchises, which the sideways content would be, oh, how much is a McDonald's franchise? How much to make stuff like that?
Okay, it's not here. So most likely it's still not taken. But
Okay.
it will need to double check with Tina.
Okay, cool.
Right? I'm struggling with your tabs a lot.
Okay. Recovery file for citizenship. That could be a good one.
File for citizenship, yeah.
Uh-huh.
I was thinking about this one because it has a lot of like processes to sell about.
Mm-hmm. And it's expensive.
Yep, totally. It was like a lawyer's help, right?
Mm-hmm.
What can be a strategy for the videos here?
Let's see what it has. So we have qualifications,
Citizenship,
different
tax.
forms. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, no, this is a good one. Yeah.
Mhm. Maybe something about like how the process go, what forms you need to,
Yeah, like a
make-
timeline.
yeah, maybe
Yeah.
how much it costs, what the tests and so on.
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah, green card, constitutional rights. Right.
And you'd be getting a lot of traffic right now too, because there's all the changes.
Okay, the skincare one, the magic skin code, if we still have it, also can be like a skincare routines and everything.
I would do like different vitamins and things too.
Mhm.
Like what's good for skin.
Yeah, it didn't have too much activity, but the name is pretty good.
Mhm.
Laser hair removal actually is even more expensive niche
That's
inside
a
of it.
very expensive niche. Laser hair removal, Shopify.
Because dermabrasion kits at home. Yeah, that's definitely gonna that ties to very expensive stuff right
Mhm.
there. High school hair removal. Nice.
And that's the key, is looking at it. It's all strategy. Like it's not so much just the content, it's the strategy. Manus released a website builder. I'm not a big fan of that because it's like anything can build a website. So I don't think that's Manus's strong suit unless you're making like a back end kind of thing.
Do you like anything of those?
The Fit Diary practical workout guides, that would work. Resilient Knitter. Yeah, you could do like little knitting tutorials. Scholars Learn, Finance, Career Education. That's a good one.
Mhm.
Definitely. And that, I'll bet that has a good value. See if the GoDaddy tool will bring it up. Or even Dynadot.
Do you want to switch with me? Because I'm
Sure.
kind of good at doing it all much slower than you do.
Yep. No problem. Yep. Thank you. All right. Treadmill would be good. You could talk about the different treadmills and what they do and how they help. We can do, so Scholars Learn, GoDaddy, appraisal. Let's see if it wants to work. It like has not worked all week.
Mm.
Yeah, it doesn't want to work. Let's do Dynadot. 7-8 challenge. Our next video is going to be Monday. So this one here. Come on. $1,800 value. That's pretty good.
Mhm.
I think that's probably accurate too. That's probably pretty close. Obviously, the tools are not magic or anything, but they will give you an idea. So pretty cool. How do we get the videos for the 7-day challenge? Watch your email. We email them out. So when they're out, we will email them. So Scholars Learn is definitely a good one. Let's see what else we got. Let's see. Franklin, did you get that one? Did you finish your order on that one? And let's see.
I think it's, yeah.
Okay. What are we looking for?
You're looking for the list? It's the previous tab.
Previous tab. Up here or in the other one?
Up here, do you click on this tab that's right now? Not the window, the tab.
This one.
Well, yeah, this one's the list from Manos, and the
Okay.
other list that we had before is in the previous AH.
Oh, this one. Okay, cool. Pro Lawn Care, that's a good one. We talk about different lawn care videos following. There we go. Okay, so we have that there. The 7-day challenge videos are on the Affiliate Marketing Dude blog. So we got Pro Lawn Care. This would be a good one because it probably has a lot of local rankings. And then we can flip it to like, oh, how to get rid of these things in your yard. Stuff like that. Bold planning chart. That's pretty solid. These would work really well. So awesome stuff. We'll get you guys that link. I do have to get out of here and go to the gym pretty soon. So today's offer is going to be ending. This is for a site. It'll come with a domain. It'll come with content. It'll come with the video strategy plan, the whole 9 yards. As you guys can see, the values of the domains are pretty solid. The values of the rankings is very solid. All you have to do is really follow the steps, and there's not really a whole lot you could get wrong. I mean, it's like, okay, you literally just go through, make your content about it, put the content on the blog, make it work, wash, rinse, repeat, and then worst case scenario, you go through and you sell your domain if you don't want to do it anymore. But I think you're going to find that doing it's good, and then if you do it and sell your domain later or your website later, you'll get a lot more for it. So what we're doing is we're building something of value, and this is something you can do. This is something that is not difficult. If you can use AI, if you can write an email, this is something you can do. We're going to show you guys how to do the videos, how to build them up in notebooklm, how to really look for what's really going to help you and what's going to sell. We're also going to show you how to throw sales videos in the mix, which is something I haven't really taught because most people don't want to make sales videos. So what this is going to do is it's going to go through and it'll help make those for you, but there's a strategy behind how to get the good ones that work. So for those that are interested, we do have other domains. So if there wasn't one on the list you liked, we do have other ones that will work for this as well. And then also, was anyone interested in the lifetime access for personality prompts? We do still have a couple of spots left in that. So you can get that as well. All right. Any other questions? Let us know. Yeah, GoDaddy limits you. And even though like I have my own, I do have my own GoDaddy appraisal. Let's see if that's working. Or I think I have, let's see, GoDaddy estimator. Should be right here. Oh, that's not it. What was the domain? It was something. Where do we have it? I think it was this guy here. There it is. Where? Oh, there it is. Scholars Learn. So Scholars Learn, you can see here. Okay, Franklin, you all set? And you wanted, which one was yours, Franklin? The roof one. That'll be a fun one. So now going through here, let's see what this is worth. Scholars Learn, $12.40 on there. So, I mean, you think about it, you get today's offer, you're already ahead of the game with your domain. Not only that, but it has rankings. Not only that, but we make you content. Not only that, but you go through and you make the videos the way we show you. Not only that, but we're going to show you how to throw sales videos in the mix. Something that's very straightforward. This is literally changing the game for those who are willing to do it and look at it in a different way. Again, it's about getting that value of content where you're going through and thinking about like, okay, landing page fonts to the average person, that's worth nothing. To someone who knows what they're doing, it's worth a lot. To people who buy domains and do all this, that could be a very, very valuable thing, especially when you're building out the content in that sideways manner. See how that one does. Still $1,000, $1,100 value there. So that's pretty solid. So you also get coaching and everything with it too. So we're going to show you how to use your site and everything like that. But if you've wanted to get into video marketing because you know it's profitable, and up until now you didn't really know how to do it, this is the time. Anything to add?
No, not really. It's just a really clear path with these videos, especially if you provide the strategy for this.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think this is probably one of the more clear things.
Mm-hmm.
What's an acceptable level of AI content in blog post? I don't usually look at the AI content. I look at the plagiarism and if the content's good, because the search engines don't care if it's good or if it's AI, they care if it's good.
Yeah, it's like if you're hitting the keywords that are ranking, if your title is good enough to attract traffic, it's not about if it's AI or not.
Absolutely. Is there an upgrade for personality prompts from lifetime to affiliate? Thanks for bringing that up. Was anyone interested in being an affiliate of personality prompts? We have that coming up. We're building your site for you. Franklin, I would have to make, do you know what you paid for your personality prompts? I would have to make you a link. 147. Okay, so the difference would be 350, I think. And Todd, did you already sign up? Yeah, so let me make you a 350 one. I'll make this link, and then Franklin, if you can use it now, because it is a live link, and then I'll just change it back when you're done. Let's see where it's at. Personality prompts. That's not it. Todd, you wanted to, did you sign up already or you need a link? Personality prompts affiliate site, there it is. Okay. Okay, so Franklin, use this and let me know as soon as you're done because it is a live link. I need to change it back. That'll do the difference there. All right, for everyone else, personality prompts, I think I have the link over here. Personality prompts is a new program we're running where I'm putting all of the prompts that I use on a day-to-day basis and more into one spot where it's going to have tools, membership areas, and everything like that. For that, personality prompts lifetime. Basically, you are a beta tester, and if you get that, you get lifetime, which it's going to be $47 to $97 a month. So you will see that it is very worthwhile to be a beta tester and get the lifetime access there. And when Franklin's done, we'll give you guys the affiliate one. Todd, you can use the same affiliate one. So just use this. You'll use the one that Franklin has as well. All right, guys, any other questions, let me know. And you can pick up those domains. And then we'll take it from there. Was there a link for the prompt from Tuesday's call? It's in Blog Profit Network. Or Thursday's call, it'll be, was there a link for the prompt? It's the same one. William, are you going to do the affiliate or are you doing the regular? I'll give you the affiliate one. This will have the discount on it. So use that. If you got personality prompts, it's going to be live next week sometime. We're just waiting on the account setup thing. So should be next week, middle of the week. All right. Is there income browser still available? Yeah, Clive, I think that one's still available. Pretty sure. Did you hear anything about that one being taken? Incomebrowser.com?
No.
No, you're good. Pretty sure. Tina will know for sure, but I'm 99% sure. Oh, senior life safety.
This
That's
one
pretty good.
might be taken. I'm
Might
not
be.
sure about this one because I remember somebody wanted it. I don't know if they took it.
Got it. Okay. But yeah, looking at these, it's just a cut and dry process. So if you're looking for something to take you out of info overload, and I think with the video strategy, you can get results pretty quick. Which,
Check and claimed in this screen last tab.
what are we checking?
If it's claimed senior safety.
Over here, let's see.
Yeah, just search on the page.
Senior. Nope.
Okay.
Looks good. Let's see if this one ranked. Sometimes they pick up right away. Not yet. Let's try Bing. Bing. Marketing scoop. All right, Franklin got affiliate. All right, awesome. And then anyone else want the affiliate link for that? Let me know. And then you can check too. This will show up. I wonder if this one's starting to rank. Yeah, it is. Nice. Ray Kroc AI prompt. And you'll see how basically easy this is. It's so easy. There we are there, number 2. And this is the sideways content at its finest. So like this is how it works. Alethea, video niche. How do you determine if a domain is for video or SEO? If it's good for SEO, it's usually good for video, but look at the content. Like, yes, fitness would work. I would do about fitness. So like,
Yeah, I would say the biggest difference is that some videos, if you are talking about specific products or specific programs or whatever, you will need a real screenshots and real pictures, which is much harder to do than generic video content. So the difference is in this.
100%. Let's see how we're doing for Elon. Oh, there we are. Look at that. Elon Musk AI prompt. We're already on the first page of Google. I literally just put that up
Nice.
9 days ago. So yeah, you guys see this stuff. It works if you do it. And you just have to understand, okay, this is about, it's all strategy. That's why the domains are so important, because it's all about strategy.
What's the question about the main tool? Zoom.
Did you answer my question about the domain tool? My Zoom, what domain tool?
Yeah, we don't get it.
Yeah, I didn't see your question.
Oh, this one? Wait,
Which
how do
one?
you keep track of your domains?
Do you keep track of your domains? Do you have a software?
No, it's
Alina-
like manually.
Yeah, Alina made us a software that keeps track of a lot of them. But we don't really, I mean, we just use GoDaddy and your software, and that's about it, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Discord helps with domain keeping track of. I don't know if I trust Discord with that.
Yeah, I don't get it. Like whatever tool you need for tracking domains will have to have access to your GoDaddy, which is not always safe. So that's why we have a manual one.
Yeah. I wonder if the EM dash affects if it ranks. It does not.
It's a database. So we have our own database on the website.
Yeah, I mean, you could use Discord, but that's like, yeah, that's like using a car instead of a shovel. It's just two different things. All right, guys. So last minute to get the special for the video one. If you want a video niche and everything like that, use this link here. I'll send it to everyone. If you're getting personality prompts, the lifetime access is here. The lifetime is going up after this call. It's going to be 247. And you guys will see it was like 97 a couple weeks ago. So as we get closer to the date, that's going to go up. So use that if you want that. And other than that, have a good weekend.
Yep, pretty much.
All right, guys, get your site. Make a video site. I don't think it's hard to do. You guys can see the tools are there. They work like crazy. Make them work. Have fun. Make money. We'll see you in the next call. Can you tell me more about Income Browser? Income Browser. So that one is for browsers. So you're going to do tools with AI stuff for AI browsers, which right now is super hot. Like I did a video, it took off really well for that. So it's going to be about browsers. And I'll give you more info as we get closer to building it. Okay, and then if you want to do personality prompts, use that. 7-day challenge, you'll get the next video on Monday. Keep an eye on Affiliate Marketing Dude. You will see that there. Okay,
And emails, I guess, right?
and emails as well, yeah.
Mhm.
So cool stuff. Let's see. I'm just going to check one more time if this showed up. Sometimes the different Google data centers give you different results. Not yet. It'll probably rank before the day's over. Does Sora come with the pro version of ChatGPT? It does. All right, cool deal. Get your site there. If you guys need anything, let us know. And we'll go from there. Where's the site link? I had it open. Here is the site link. There you go. All right, guys, have a good one. Sign up, and we'll see you next time.
Have a good weekend.